All right, how's everybody doing out there? A couple of topics I want to throw into this video right here. Briefly want to touch on Raw last night. I want to talk about Hell in a Cell coming up, the pay-per-view, and also I want to talk about the WWE as a whole. Just because for me personally, things have just been clicking. I've been enjoying what I've been watching lately, and I think some great stuff is to be coming. And it's just like a change of tone from a lot of what I hear online. And you know what? I think that's totally okay. I think we should all be entitled to our own opinions. If WWE is not clicking for you right now, I'm just glad that you're still trying to find the wrestling that is. And I know that I'm seeing a lot of buzz online about Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, just some cool stuff that's happened, some cool stuff that's coming up, big shows and stuff like that. And I definitely think that's some cool stuff right there. It's definitely got a lot of people talking. And if WWE is not your cup of tea right now, then I'm just glad that you're able to find something that is your cup of tea. Because we're all wrestling fans. I don't think we should all be as hard on each other as we are, like online and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just a little something I want to get out right there. But WWE Raw, I've been loving it lately. I've been asking WWE to build new stars. I'm sick of these guys in the scene. You know what? I don't think beggars can be choosers. And so since I was begging for guys like Rollins, Reigns, Strowman, Owens, Balor, all these like top names on Raw or whatever, if this is the next generation, I'm not going to be mad about it. This is what I asked for. And along with that, a few of these guys are some of our indie darlings from years ago. And so to see them, I don't know, there were a lot of indie guys that would go to WWE and we'd say WWE is not going to know how to take care of them. They're not going to be appreciated and treated appropriately. I used to say I never wanted to see AJ Styles in WWE. Now, he's been the champion most of the time he's been in this company. And, guys like Balor, Rollins, people that we may have really appreciated on the indies or in Japan or something like that, they are doing some big things on Raw. And I just think it's some cool stuff to see right there. Raw last night, I'm seeing a lot online of people just saying it's not a good show, not looking forward to things. But I didn't get on Twitter till after the show was over. I'm watching the show live at a friend's house with a friend, and there's just not a lot of negativity in the room. I'm not following the feeds of people who have nothing good to say about the show but are still watching it anyways. And okay, next week I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to watch next week and just stuff like that. And I thought that like the ending, I thought that looked like it could build up for like a Shield 6-man tag with Braun and Drew and Dolph Ziggler. I thought that was cool right there. Kevin Owens quitting, I don't know what to say about that. I think we could figure out in the next week, the next couple of weeks, maybe he'll return for a Universal Championship match. I mean, I'm sure they'll give him a rematch if they gave Balor one, which was great. I love that match. I love that segment at the end. I like the Shield. I think they're great. Just the individual members, all of them together, just the crowd loves them. They go absolutely wild. Like, you see people throwing their hands in the air when the Shield is coming out, and that's just something that I love. Is like not more than just making noise. When the crowd is moving and cheer, that's stuff that I like right there. I like happy crowds like that. I think Braun Strowman is an actual beast right there. I could actually believe him kicking somebody's ass. And a lot of y'all might underrate that and say it's not that important, but for physical combat, if you can work, it looks like he can work. It looks like he can put on a damn match and not severely hurt somebody. I think Braun Strowman's great in the main event scene. Don't have a problem with him getting a push right there. AJ versus Samoa Joe on SmackDown. How long have we... I don't know. We got her on TNA a few times over 10 years ago. I thought all that was great. Just dying to see it here in WWE. And they're making so much drama out of it on top of what great matches they can put on. Struggling to complain. I think it's just awesome right here. There's just so much good stuff to talk about with WWE. I know that was SmackDown. I said I was going to make this about Raw or whatever. But yeah, back to Raw real quickly. Sorry for getting off track right there. with Kurt Angle saying he doesn't know how long he's going to be gone for, and so Constable Baron Corbin is making matches and making things official. Like, I want to see where this goes. I think I think Raw is doing a few things that make me want to tune in the next week. That is huge for a TV show right there. I absolutely love it. Hell in a Cell. Definitely thinking this is going to be a good show. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for the Hell in a Cell, for the Universal Championship. They've been in like every match but a Hell in a Cell match. They're going to tear each other apart. All of their matches, I thought, have been so sick, so fun to watch. They were in a cage match last year in Portland. Why do I keep wanting to say SmackDown? Anyways, they were here in Portland last year, and me and my buddy were sitting not far away from the ring, the Kane, and I don't know. I love Braun and Roman matches. I think they're going to continue that magic at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. It looks like Ronda Rousey will be defending the championship against Alexa Bliss in a rematch at the show. That should be cool right there. AJ versus Samoa Joe again at the pay-per-view. I forgot what else has been announced, but I really think that's going to be a good show right there. I like how WWE's doing the dual branded pay-per-views now. It's just, I don't know. You're seeing a lot of great talent on every card, so I definitely think it's going to be an awesome show right there. WWE's building up for it heavy. They not as heavy as they're building up for the Super Showdown. They had Stone Cold, on video last night, but they have all these superstars. They got Shawn Michaels coming live next week to talk about Undertaker versus Triple H. And I think it's great to see these faces on Raw, and I think it's great to hear from them, but I think Shawn Michaels should be hyping up the next generation like this. And just how much time on Raw Triple H and Undertaker are getting to like build up to this match, and I don't think it's for quite a while. So that's just something to think about right there. That's one thing that is bothering me. If you're gonna have Stone Cold make a video or Shawn Michaels come on the show, of course they're gonna plug, the women's pay-per-view coming up, but have them hype up Hell in a Cell like this. Make them think that the next Seth Rollins match is going to be, groundbreaking. Something that Stone Cold says, my face is gonna be glued to the TV, watching this stuff. I wish they'd be talking about like that. Just to legitimize them, and I don't know, anything you can do for them. But they're doing it for Undertaker and Triple H for the last time. I don't know why I just went off into that right there, but that is something that is heavily going on Raw right now, is promoting that match. Last thing is just WWE clicking with me all together. The guys that I've wanted to see, they are getting the pushes and stuff like that. I thought they killed it on the Indies or TNA or Japan or whatever. Finn Balor, Shinsuke, guys like that. And they're coming to WWE. They're getting title matches. They're getting, spotlights and stuff like that. But maybe it's not how some of y'all would book it. And so WWE is not where it's at right now. I don't give a damn. I still think Seth Rollins is being looked at as one of the top guys on Raw. So what? He's the second best champion right now. Is the IC champion. You know what? I think when Stone Cold was the WWF champ in 2001 and Triple H was the Intercontinental champ at the same time, and they were doing the power trip, I don't think Triple H would have wanted to be regarded as a mid-carder just because he was holding that title right there. I still think he wanted to be looked at as like the second best guy next to Stone Cold. Well, he wanted to be the best, but I think he, as the Intercontinental champion, was viewed as the second best instead of just a mid-card lackey to, Roman Reigns. So just because Seth Rollins is the IC champ, don't be thinking that he's being disrespected or overlooked at because he's not the Universal champ yet, and he's still the Intercontinental champ. You know what? I still think there's some cool stuff to happen with them. The Shield, I love them. The crowd loves them. Could be some cool stuff happening. I don't know. Things are really clicking with me on wrestling, and I I'm just watching in a positive atmosphere. So everybody out there, if you have the opportunity to watch with a friend who can, you know, who you could talk about things with on Raw or whatever, I think that can keep things a lot more positive than scrolling through your Twitter feed while Raw is happening. I think that could be really unhealthy. To each their own. Who the hell am I to say what's healthy and unhealthy? I'm the last person to be talking that right there. But just for the sake of, if you want to like WWE, or if I don't know, that sounded kind of weird right there. It's easier to get back. What I'm trying to say is, it's easier to get back into the show when you're watching with people, as opposed to the negativity that will inevitably come up on your timeline. So that's my video right there. Hey, thank you all for watching. I think you fucking kick ass. Peace out, y'all.